Welcome, survivors, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. This is your work and money forecast for the week of February the 27th until March 5th. Please be mindful to support this platform by providing your likes, your comments, sharing, and subscribing. Now, let's prepare for what messages the greater source would like to relate to you for this week's work and money. I hope you enjoy it. Please stay awake. All right, welcome back, survivors. My fishes in the house. I am so happy to see you back in the premieres again. You know, at one time you all was kind of setting a platform. You know what I'm saying? I could always rely on my fishes to be in the house, but for some reason last week you came through just like the past. Okay, I don't know. Maybe something from the past is stimulating you to pick up your speed here, to pay more attention to what's going on in your life. That's what this is all about. And because of that, you ended up being a super duper star. Gemini again came in head. Okay, so they got everything. And I did kind of struggle with whether or not to give you a movie card, but Source told me to go ahead and give you a movie card because you are a premiere, and you know, although you were half the views of Gemini, I had to make a choice. So she moved me to do this, to go ahead and use my own personal deck to get you all involved, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll like it, you know what I'm saying? And it'll push you to, there it is. It fell out on its own. You saw that. Well, let's see which one goes. Which one will it be? You saw this, right? So you saw, okay, we're going to go with that one. Maybe it'll push you all, to promote it. This is a good platform. You learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? You get entertainment. I bust out of a song and probably a dance if I didn't have to be sitting down. So we're going to go ahead and get started. You have Cinderella. Wow, that is your movie for this week. All right, so your life may be turning into Cinderella. Maybe you've been in the basement. Maybe you have a mean stepmother and stepsisters or something. I don't know. But it was first produced in 1950, then again in 1999, and then again in 2002. Cinderella, that's your story. All right. So I always say, put these movies in perspective to what involves your forecast. Whatever your forecast is involving and whatever is leading you to, you got to put these messages in perspective. But I do believe that there are elements to this movie, maybe even the plot, that applies to your life if this is your cycle for this week's work and money. So we're going to go ahead and do your planetary lineup and your moon swings, you know what I'm saying? And see how it all pans out in the end when it comes to this Cinderella story. So I don't know, maybe you all have met your Prince Charming. I don't know. Externally, we have Jupiter, okay, and we have the Pentacles or the Diamonds of Jupiter. That goes with Cinderella. And then we have the Diamonds and Pentacles of Saturn. Okay, and I'm here. What are you about to learn? I don't know. Saturn deals with experience. Okay, but sometimes it's experience that you wished for, and then sometimes it's just experience that is written out for you. Okay, it's Saturn is the master teacher, the master of masters of masters. Okay, um, I'm seeing Pentacles and Diamonds. So for me, you may have to learn how to discipline yourself in terms of your money, your monetary goods, your plans. When we're dealing with plans, we're dealing with things that you're trying to gestate, things that you're trying to build. That takes discipline. That takes, for some of you, this is learning. This could be simple paper and pencil, okay? Jotting things down and then putting it into practice. putting it into motion. Okay. And this externally, you see the benefits. So you could be investing in things, purchasing things that which will lay the groundwork for whatever it is that you're trying to build, whatever it is that you're trying to expand, whatever it is that you're trying to extend. This could even be extended family. Okay. Yeah. And this is pleasure here. This is, again, for some of you, this is something that you manifested. Okay. You wrote this down. You know what I'm saying? You visualize this, even though there's no sword or anything here, but oftentimes you have to see it. Okay. And to me, Jupiter is the opposite, or like the brother of Saturn, like Uncle Jupiter. Okay. Because when you look at the symbols of Saturn and Jupiter, they're very similar. It's just Jupiter is the symbol of Saturn inverted. So, it's like once the master teacher, once the Father of Heaven, once the disciplinarian finishes with you, it removes itself so that you can get the rewards. And that's what's going on here. Rewards. And Cinderella was rewarded in the end after she went through all of that stuff. Okay, let's see what your mood swings are for this week's working money. If this cycle resonates, or if it applies to you, as I always say, if it fits, knit it together. But if it doesn't fit, or quit, okay? This just may not be your week. This may not be your year, okay? But whenever you tap into it, it's for you. External energy is the moon in Virgo. That's funny because my Virgo friend just sent me a message, but I can't do anything about it right now because I'm recording. Your internal energy is the moon in Leo. Okay, so issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on physical well-being. And for me, physical well-being also deals with your monetary, your material, and your money. Okay, it's all an environment. Internally, you're dealing with the moon in Leo. Look at those colors. Isn't that pretty? That mauve. I forget that other color. It's called blood something. It's pretty. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered or over-opinionated or pushy. Okay? Because Saturn also deals with being in charge. Okay? Being the one in control of. But oftentimes it's dealing with yourself and not so much of other people. Okay? So put all of that into your mind, and let's go ahead and get started with this forecast. I hope everyone is doing well this week. And again, I just want to say thank you so much, survivors. I am so proud of you coming through like you did last week, okay? And I just pray that you keep it going, keep it going. And let's see what's going on with this week. I'm going to move this over here. Put that up there like that. Yeah, so it was between a movie script or a word reference. And Source just told me to go with the movie script, Hopefully you like it. Overall energy, it fell down. So maybe it is something to think about. The Two of Pentacles, there they are here. Jupiter. This is about blessings. Okay, because sometimes we can bless ourselves by doing what we got to do. Okay? And Saturn deals with hard work, tedious work, meticulous work. Saturn is a perfectionist, okay? You got to get that together, all right? Two of Pentacles. I believe that is Jupiter and Saturn at work based on the Page of Wands. Expect the Queen of Wands. Energy stemming from, the Queen of Pentacles with an outcome of, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm liking your energy. Conflict and or challenge, supportive or blessed energy we'll get to momentarily. That underlying energy is the Page of Cups. Okay. Patience, my dear, patience. And you know, I'm looking at that right now. Even if whether you're dealing with someone in, whether you're conversing, okay, or listening, taking in some information, you're going to need to be a little patient. And that's another reason why Saturn is here, because you know sometimes people are talking to us, telling us stuff that we may feel that we know, and it takes patience to listen to that, because oftentimes it's towards the end before you get that little bit of information that you didn't have. Okay, you just are smiling, taking it all in, but in your head you like, I wish you hurry up. But no, it's patient conversation. You just taking it all in, cheese, and like you interested. Because generally this is an emotional interest. But it's something about your patience this week, okay? And look, we have the Knight of Swords. They may be telling you something about transactions, business transactions, you know, even educational transactions, which is business. Because you have to pay tuition, you have to pay for books, things of that nature, okay? It may be even getting ready to give you some information dealing on why something won't go through, okay? And you have to be patient till that person or whatever, maybe you listening to something until they get to that part. Okay? Until they get to that part. You have to be patient. Look at that. Backyard solutions. Coming and going. All right. And for some of you, the other line of energy is this right here. Independence. Building your own. Or information where you can establish yourself while working. Okay, it's on both ends. Well-being, okay, and that well-being is also here in Virgo. Maybe that's an issue, because really a lot of times we can't be successful, we really can't progress if we're not in good health. Okay, and all of that is based on mutual attraction here. Okay, we like each other. Okay, some of you, could be something that you found or you came across. Okay, we did deal with transactions. Okay, and you know that this is it. This is it. You like it. You know, you have an idea of exactly what you could do with it. It was the answered prayer. Okay, it was the answered prayer, and that's what your energy is based on this week when it comes to work and money. Because see, you've been in preparation, thinking about this, gestating this, trying to manifest this, you know, manipulating something in different ways to get what you want. Okay, this could definitely be an idea. Okay, this could definitely be that plan, that vision, that piece of paper where you wrote your visions on. Okay, that board that you're about to put up. Okay, and here it is, because you've been in visionary mode, because your eyes and your mind has been set on a particular goal of manifestation, here it's attracted to you. You attract it. Because oftentimes our thoughts attract our experience, attract what we want. Okay? So it shows up. Maybe, you know, and this is out of nowhere. You wasn't expecting this at all. Okay? But you was hoping, you was waiting on it. You just didn't know when it was going to show up, right? Awesome energy. Let's find out why we have this Queen of Pentacles based on this Page of Wands, okay? Now, for some of you, I'm hearing 6. And for some of you, this is age difference, okay? You know, some of you have been manifesting a divine soul mate, your ideal mate. And it shows up. Right off the bat, you're attracted to each other. Right off the bat. Some of you are making plans to meet up with this mate. Okay? Dear Source, why the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands? Why is it here? Dear Source, for my survivors, for the superstar. What's going on with these mates? We have the Six of Wands and we have the Hermit here. Oh. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing victory. You know, some of y'all, this is definitely dealing with prophecy, something that's been written in the stars for you. Okay? This is definitely about you or them. But this is like I'm hearing elected. You were elected for something. Some of you, this is based on prophecy. It's written in your chart. I don't know if it's hidden or not. Most likely it is hidden, you know. But it's also dealing with, I keep hearing prophecy. And again, there definitely is a child involved. Didn't I say that? This is in writing. This was written in heaven, even before you got here. Whoever this applies to, okay? This, didn't I say a divine masculine? But there's an age difference here. And there is somebody gonna have a baby. Because they're supposed to. Okay? You were elected. You were elected by the ancestors. You were elected from heaven. For whatever reason, you're the one. You're the one. For others of you, this is dealing with your popularity. You want to be popular, or because you're popular, you know, and they can see clearly. It's like a discovery, you know. Um, it's dealing with clarity, okay? It's some type of victory here, like you got your answered prayer. I don't know what this person does in your life, but I feel like there is something here that this person fulfills. You to them or them to you. But you fulfill. There's some type of fulfillment here. Like, I got what you want, you got what I need type of thing. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? That's what's going on here. But none the wiser. There is something to be discovered here. And this is also in the Page of Wands, some type of discovery, something that you didn't know was there. Okay? I don't know, some of you, this could be something that deals with the Discovery Channel. Because this is a person or a thing here. I don't know if this is on the home front, if this is at work, if I don't know, because she's at home or she's at work. And someone's definitely making plans. don't know if it's because they trying to manifest being the pick of the litter, because sometimes I'm feeling like for some people, they try to make prophecy fit them, so they take action. But I'm telling you, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Okay? For others of you, this week's working money deals with idealizing the perfect mate. You know, you idolizing this. Because Jupiter deals with likes, what will make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Saturn deals with the preparation of that next step. Okay? So this is definitely preparation based on something or someone that you like. And I feel like you're dealing with discovery. Whatever it is you feel victorious, maybe based on this thing or this person that you found. Maybe this person has enlightened you, has given you hidden information you did not have, information that you discovered. Maybe you read a book. This could be reading a book. Maybe you read a book. Maybe you got it online. Some of you, this is Bible. This is the Bible. Scriptures from the Bible. Okay? That's what all of this is coming from. All of this energy, all of this action is stemming from this, because this week what we can expect is the Queen of Wands energy. That's Miss Jill of Trades. This is Miss Sexy, Miss Sex Appeal, okay? Miss got everything in a bag but the kitchen sink, okay? This is the energy of I will back you up, okay? This is the one who makes plans for her own independence. The fact that she has all of these skills and trades is because she wants to be her own person. That's what this is about, being your own person. Some of you using all your skills, your trades, your abilities, and making plans to be your own person. Okay, some of you want to be in the hot spot. You want to be the hot spot. You want to be looked at, noticed, recognized, okay? You want to be the face and the place this week when it comes to your work, money, and even in romance, okay? That's what's going on this week. Some of you expect to feel and look very attractive this week, okay? Because you're making preparations and plans. And some of y'all, this is based on somebody that you met on the job, okay? Or while at work, or maybe they were working, doing their thing. Because, I always say work is everything. I don't care if you work in a job, you working at home, running to the grocery store for grandma. I don't care if you in hustling. I don't care what it is. That's work, okay? Anytime you got to put energy into something to make progress, it's work. I don't care if you are gardening. That is work. Whether I'm not talking about whether it's pleasurable or not. The point is it's work. Okay? So yeah, somebody is trying to look picture perfect this week, trying to make plans based on this attraction. That's what's going on this week. But somebody feels very um, very free based on this truth. This is acknowledged truth. You know what it is for you. And I've given you several scenarios, okay? Whatever it could be for whomever it may fit. Now, knowing which way to go is the overall energy. You know, deciding which way to go is part of your energy this week. Balancing two things at once is your overall energy this week. and deciding what to pay more attention to. Not that the other coin isn't important, but when I lay this here, okay, hopefully you can see that. When I lay this here, you have Jupiter up here and you have Saturn down here. But he's focused on Saturn. This that is written. Because a lot of times this could be the lessons. Okay? Saturn deals with the truth. And you weighing more towards the truth. Okay? You weighing more towards this discovery. I don't know if you found this online. I don't know if this, for some of you, this is biblical scripture. Some of you, this is dealing with what has been written in the stars, what has been written in heaven. Okay? That's what's going on here. Based on this attraction. Based on this is also a finding. Okay? Didn't I say discovery? This is a finding. Look at that. Just like going to the pyramids, going to an ancestral ground. Okay, and they find things from 3 million years ago. Okay, that's what we're talking about. And I'm also hearing some of you are deciding whether or not you want to go. So maybe some of you are set for this discovery, for this, maybe traveling is involved here. I don't know. Because there are artifacts on every continent, even here in America. In certain states, there are ancestral artifacts. I don't know if you're a student. I don't know if this is part of, I'm sure if you're a student, this is part of what you study, but I don't know what you study. Okay? I don't know why I'm hearing the belt. I don't know if this is dealing with the vehicle. For some of you, it's dealing with a style, like a high-waisted and I don't know if it's high-waisted pants, but whatever it is, you want a belt, okay? But I feel like it may have another particular meaning, okay? Something about a belt. Let me see if I can come up with something. Okay, so this could be dealing with a sash, all right? And again, it could be dealing with your vehicle, okay? So maybe you need your belt replaced or something's going on with that and you having to decide how to make plans, how to make that happen, because this is money, okay? And this could very well be like, like I said, dealing with a place that you like to go to, okay? Because he is in a place, who doesn't want to go to Kemet? Who doesn't want to go to Egypt, you know? And this could be knowledge about this about your vehicle here, you know. But in other words, a lot of you are really feeling very beautiful. You're looking beautiful. Um, when you walk into the room, you're making people smile just by who you are. You're looking attractive. Like I said, you're being picture perfect this week when it comes to work and money. For some of you, I'm hearing dandelion, so you may uh, come off like a dandelion, but you may also be using that as part of a supplement, okay, for your health. Dandelion, you need to look that up, okay? It's really good for your health. But you're very open, and I feel like you feel really good this week. All right. And you've made preparations for that. You spent time putting your wardrobe together. Okay. Because whatever it is that you're attracted to, even if it's just some place where there's just a lot of attractions, you're making preparation for it. You know, you don't know what to expect from day to day because you don't know who you're going to meet from day to day. Okay. So you're trying to decide what's most important to you overall. But I believe for a lot of you, this is based on something you like or someone you like. The outcome is this big ass pentacle. Okay. And this is the master plan, the golden egg. Okay. This is a gift, like a hand me down, something that you always wished for. When you get the pentacle, you're always happy to get it. Okay. Even if this is the main thing, like a blueprint. Okay. This could also be an option. And I mean financial option. Okay. But it's like something is handed to you on a silver platter. Or well, I should say a golden platter, shouldn't I? It's like the hand of God just handed it to you. I'm hearing for experience. There's there he is, the Father of Heaven. For the experience. It's making it look all shiny and stuff, huh? But guess what? It's coming with experience. Now, let me tell you something about these divine relationships. There's always an early breakup. Always. Whether you come back together or not, I don't know. Unlike karmic relationships, where you get together and they stay together from day one, not when it comes to divine relationships. See, a lot of people get on these YouTube stations and they talk a lot of stuff like they know, but they don't know. They say calling everybody divine and talking about these twin flames and don't know two hoots about nothing because they have not experienced it. They don't even know where they derive from. But I do. And I'm telling you, if this is a divine relationship, something that you manifested, it's going to be a separation very early in the game. I told you, experience. Golden experience. Saturn is here. You're going to have things to think about. Okay? But it prepares you for the next step. Some of you, I'm hearing you're going to get your bonus. You're going to get a bonus or a raise here because they really like you. They're really attracted to you. Okay? And I'm hearing some of you, you put your foot down for this. You put your foot down and that made them like really like you for that. You know what I'm saying? But I see you, handling yourself delicately, just being some of you prim, proper, and picture perfect. Okay? But then in the outcome, here comes this major offer. Comes a major offer. And I feel like for some of you, this is new. This is new. You made preparations for this. This may be for some of you, you found a gig that you really like that you went after. Okay. For others of you, this is based on an attraction, something that you manifested. All right. But a promise for some of you is being fulfilled with this Ace of Pentacles. And I believe this is the promise of God. Okay? Stemming from the prophecy. And now it's promised to you. It's given to you. Okay? You see that hand coming out of heaven? It's given to you. Let's see what the challenge is, the conflict is this week, Cinderella. There you are, Cinderella. Ooh, you have the Tower. Okay, now this is definite something that takes you by surprise, knocks you off your feet. This is shock. Okay? Because see, you asked for something, some of you. It did boom, it shows up. You have a realization that, you just suddenly, this realization, like this, I asked for that. Or that was foretold to me. Shock. Because sometimes you get what they say, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Boom, there it is. Conflict or challenge. I said, I'm here because this will make you nervous. You know what I'm saying? This could make you nervous. You got Cinderella. You was waiting on your Prince Charming to show up. Okay? But what if what you asked for didn't come rich? Because in Cinderella, he was rich. She was poor. Okay? Maybe it's the opposite way around. Maybe he seemed like he didn't have much or nothing, and he is really rich. I mean, it's something that's going to throw you off. It's something that's going to shock you about this. Okay? It could just be, maybe it's more than what you thought. It's bigger than you thought. But something comes as a conflict or a challenge to you this week that knocks you off your feet. That I don't know. For some of you, I'm hearing coffee or tea could be a conflict. I don't know if you don't have no sugar. I don't know if you got to have it in the mornings, in the evenings, or whatever time this is. You see that? Dusk to dawn. But it's a conflict. Maybe it's the heat, your thermostat this week. For some of you, could be a conflict. Did we talk about the belt in the car? Okay. So this may come as a surprise if it's dealing with your vehicle or your home heating system or something for some of you. What's going to help you, though, is this Page of Pentacles, though. Again, you're back in contemplation. You're going to have to figure something out, and you're going to have to just do it, just like you have to do it here with this Queen of Pentacles. Sometimes you just have to weigh the cost. Just weigh the cost. Or think of an idea, or come up with an idea. Some of you, for some of you, this may be deciding a car, buying a vehicle. But I don't know where you're coming to get it, but the belt may be the issue that you may have to just put a belt in it. Maybe you're buying it from this Queen of Pentacles, secondhand car. This person could be your helper, this Page of Pentacles, somebody that's like, let me see what I can do for you. This could be a little help, okay? For some of you, that's going to be your supportive energy or your blessed energy. Because in the end, some of you are going to come up with a super duper plan. It's going to be a super duper plan, okay? But I don't know. This could be where you and this person meets up. This could be, you finding that vehicle that you like. Yeah, that's what's going on this week when it comes to work, money, and romance. Like I said, something, some type of truth is gonna knock your socks off. Fishes, survivors. So get ready. Whomever this may be applying to. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sum it up. What's going on with the survivors this week, dear source? How are we gonna sum this up for the fishes for this week's work, money, and romance? It's a lot going on. What's going on with the survivors this week? Oh, you got grapes. That is what's being summed up. Sled, slice, slip, slow. Sled, slice, slips, slow. Some of you, this is dealing with your wealth, your riches, Grapes represent riches. Others, this is dealing with your health. This may be dealing with having a glass of wine, because this is wine, as well. But this is also information, like getting something through the grapevine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. Oh, I heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? Oh, yes, you may hear through the grapevine about this love. It may come as a shock or a challenge. I don't know. Hopefully this don't have anything to do with a dis-ease based on this level, based on this attraction. Okay? Hopefully not. Let's get you a spiritual vibe. She said we're going to get you a reading word this week. Let's see what's going on with the fishies this week. Slid, slice, slip, slow. Ooh. What message do you have for them this week, dear divine source? What is their written word message? Oh, listen to this. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance the next time. The great Malcolm X. Oh, wow. So didn't I tell you Saturn is here was about learning? So that shock, oftentimes that can mean a loss. Okay? That can mean a loss. Malcolm X, every defeat, every heartbreak, that could be this masculine, every loss, okay? You might lose a little money with the vehicle or whatnot, or whatever it is, contains its own seed. That's your grapes, okay? Its own lesson on how to improve your performance the next time. That is so awesome right there. Underlining energy. Never stop learning. The day you stop learning is the day you stop living. You are going to get many opportunities. Make the most out of them. And that is from the sage Sagaru. All right. You can find him online on YouTube. Yes, that was so delicious. I like that. Let's get you a chakra card for this week. Where's my chakras? It's over here. Get you a chakra card. You don't get as much as the Devil's Advocates and Gemstones guy, which is Gemini, the Devil's Advocates and Gemstones. But you got most of it. Like I said, I was battling back and forth with the movie script. Okay? So I don't know where you are in the Cinderella story, but you need to find out. Second chakra, the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is dealing with your sexuality. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively using all of my faculties. including touch, voice, and actions, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses being nourished, that they're grapes, and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aromas, and sounds. Oh, that was so good. Yes. Okay, so we're going to get your gemstone and a totem, and we'll be out of here. All right, so let's get this gem or crystal stone. What's going on, dear source, for the fishes this week in work, money, and romance? What would you like for them to meditate on this week if it applies, or when it applies, when it comes to this forecast? All right. You have the tiger's eye. Wow, that's funny. I was looking at tiger's eye today. Something about the tiger. No, it was a tiger fish. That's what it was. The 10 of coins. Okay. 10 of coins. And that's, I tell you right now, 10 of coins deal with your riches, your wealth, your work, you know what I'm saying, paying your bills, your money. And let's see what it says. 10 of coins, tiger's eye, teaches us, there goes Saturn teaching again, teaches us to tolerate different points of views that may come from this shock, making it possible for us to see unity. It strengthens our inner eye, increases powers of concentration, and makes us more flexible. In the process, we attract people and things which are important for our development. Did you hear that? So it deals with realization of plans, security, successful wealth, family, safety, secure home, fulfilled relationships. Oh my God, you cannot make this up. The shadow aspects is loss, meanness, risk, gambling instinct, unfavorable prospects, and robbery. All right, let's get you a totem. If I can find them, all these cards on my table. Source. That's my crazy eights. What I do with mine? Okay, it was right here in my face, y'all. Today I can't see it. That is so funny to me. Okay. Dear source, what element, what totem, what animal will be their guide for this week's work, money, and the romance? You have the slap. Oh, you have the moth. Okay. The moth to me, they represent reaching, going towards the light. Okay. Going towards the light. And this doesn't matter if it's life or, going towards the light in truth or whatnot, or going towards the light, like, in a passing. Okay. Hopefully that's not something you have to deal with in this here. Maybe hopefully that's not the shock, but going towards the light. This also deals with being delicate, handling things delicately. And this also to me deals with not being bothered, something that you're trying to prevention, something that you're trying to prevent, something that you're trying to keep out. Okay, I think like about mothballs and how you want to keep the moths out of your house or whatnot. I don't know, but you can do more research on this as well, to see how it fits in your work and money. And I will leave it right here. Thank you so much, survivors, for tuning into the Tarot Temple once again for your work, money, and romance. I hope I can bring you another one next week. Until then, remember to walk by faith and by sight. Until then, Hotep, which means peace be unto you, and one love.